I want to say the last 16 months have been a privilege and an honor of a lifetime for me. Being an individual who was born and raised in a family that has a history in public service. My dad's been a sanitation worker since 1985 for this city. He focuses every day on providing the best customer service to the people that he serves. I started at the city of Ashland in, I think it was May 15th actually, of 2016. I started in the Parks and Recreation Department as a seasonal weed eater person. That's what they called me. They said, you're a weed eater guy, you're a young guy, you're gonna weed eat. I worked my way up from there to a full-time position in the Parks Department, then transferred over in a temporary role in the Ashland Police Department as a public records and records clerk, then transferred there and promoted to programs and grants specialist in the city of Ashland, one of my last roles before I ran for city commission. The last 16 months have been really important for your city. The last 16 months, when we took office, we focused on opening up public meetings, opening up the city building. We focused on cost savings while also providing top-tier and essential services to the citizens of Ashland and the folks that call this place home and do their work and their business in our city. We've invested heavily in public infrastructure. We started the $100 million wastewater treatment plant improvement project. We have a $30+ million convention center project going on, as well as the operations of the Paramount Arts Center. We have $14 million right now in ARPA projects. Those projects are water and wastewater collections, from water line replacement, rehab of water tanks throughout our system, as well as relining sewer lines throughout our community. We have $1 million+ that we've already invested in paving and sidewalks to make our streets safer, cleaner, and more accessible for folks. We've also increased the amount of investment in our new fire hydrants throughout our community. I see a former member of the Catlettsburg City Council here, Ms. Sheila Lambert. One of these projects is in Catlettsburg to bring much needed hydrants to a part of the community that's needed them for a long time. Many people don't know this, but Ashland actually owns the Catlettsburg water system. So we are responsible for maintaining high and efficient water services for their community. We've continued to invest in public safety with nearly $1 million for a new fire truck to serve in Station 2. We bought a new cascade system so our firefighters can actually fill up their air bottles and their air tanks while they're on scene, and they don't just have to wait until somebody can maybe get back down to Central Station and fill them up. They can actually do this on scene. We purchased new AEDs to go in our police cars, in our fire trucks, and some of our other city vehicles. And we did this with federal opioid funding money. We purchased a new ATV for our fire department so they can get to places in our community where there are medical emergencies, in inclement weather, on rough terrain in different parts of our community. We've purchased new police cars for our police department. We've hired new police officers. We are continuing to invest each and every day in public safety. In quality of life, we've fully funded our utility assistance program. That program is to help individuals who are low to moderate income pay their water bill. We just heard of a story of recently where two individuals lived in a home and something terrible happened at their home, but they didn't have water utilities, and they met the criteria. So we fully funded that program. We've also expanded the Ashland bus system bus routes. We have now 5 fully expanded routes. We've also created a bus app. So if you want to ride our Ashland City buses and you don't know where the buses are at or what route they're on, you can download this app and it can tell you to the moment. This bus is at Jolly Pirate Donuts picking up somebody, and there's 10 seats available. So that makes that more accessible to folks in our community. We've completed renovation of the Dawson Pool. Not many people know this, but I believe the pool was it 95 or 96 years old, something like that. It's over 100. Jeff used to work in the pool, so we appreciate your work on that, Jeff. But that is now a quality of life place for folks all across our region can come to, especially now with Flatwoods Pool potentially closing. So that's going to be a hot spot this summer. We're also looking at continuing the elimination of slum and blight, the demolition program that Suzanne has always championed for us. I encourage folks recently this past year, we put together a citywide accomplishment packet of things that this commission has done since January 1 of 2025. Folks, this is 35 pages long of things that this commission has done. And it's not just this commission, it's from the support of our community, it's from our staff, our highly professional staff and folks coming out to our commission meetings, making their voice known, reaching out to us and letting us know what they want to see done. We've also got some things in the works. We've got a new potential farmers market coming to town. This is going to take a slum and blight property and turn it around to something that can be used year-round for farmers in our community and folks in our community to display their hard work and different things. A lot of people always tell us, man, we've got to have some economic development. We've got to have some economic development. Well, we have some economic development. We have new retail businesses that have come in, new laundromat, new fast serve restaurant, and with a couple coming. Ashland is prime, and Ashland is ready for the next form of development. We have some potential economic development news coming down the pike that we're really hopeful for, and it could be game changers for this region. We've done all this, and I've left something out. How did we directly impact the pockets of our taxpayers? We lowered the city property tax rate by 20%. 20%. And we lowered your garbage rate fees by 20%. So that's big. And, currently, as the commissioners have said, we're working on our city budget. It's going to be the largest budget in the history of our city. It's going to be bogged down with the wastewater treatment plant, the convention center, potentially a $10 million bond issue for our quality of life through in infrastructure through our water line replacement program, and a new public services building, because our folks right now are working in a 100-year-old building. The roof leaks. When it rains, it floods. It's just an unsafe facility. The last 16 months have been a privilege of my lifetime. It's been an honor. I think that this commission we've done a lot, and we're poised to do more. We're excited who will ever take the fourth spot to join us, and we look forward to continuing to serve this community, because I don't see it myself as a politician. These folks beside me aren't politicians. Sonny is not a politician. We're public servants at heart. We really love this community. So that's all I've got. Hope to have your vote on May 19th. I'm number 5 on the ballot. So thank you.